Hello there, hello. Thank you for stopping by the channel and welcome to WTF Mortgage, and thank you for checking out this video. This is going to be a mortgage interest rate update for the week of April 1st, 2025. Yes, we are now about to kick off April, and excuse some of the background noise and if you hear the wind, because I'm doing this video on site at 51 Mira Mesa, which is a beautiful residence here in Rancho Santa Margarita, California, being offered by Herd Homes. I'm going to link the information, the agent's information, in the description of this video. You can also see the listings like on Zillow and Redfin. But absolutely a beautiful home. If you are not familiar with Rancho Santa Margarita, it is rated as one of the safest cities in the country, top rated schools, plenty of outstanding restaurants, and for you outdoors people, well, outdoors and or dog people, you're going to absolutely love it here. We've got miles and miles of walking and jogging trails here, mountain biking, beautiful scenic miles and miles of mountain biking trails, and for you motorcyclists, you've got some of the most beautiful scenic routes through the canyons and the hillsides in the country right here. And I think we're about only 15 minutes away from the famous Cook's Corner. Most of you motorcycle riders would know about that. So yeah, I was going to do, apologize, I was going to do an interest rate update a week ago. When I was out in Nevada. So I'll be bouncing around doing these videos now. So I was in Nevada and Las Vegas on the Strip, and I went out there, I was going to do the interest rate update from a beautiful high-rise condominium right on the Strip, and the open house was canceled. So I apologize, I didn't get the interest rate update out there last week. So speaking of interest rates, all right, so my last interest rate update, I made reference to the rate pricing on March 3rd, because the rate pricing on March 3rd was the lowest it has been since last summer. And also I called the rate pricing drop, almost like 9 months ago. So I've been accurate on my rate predictions. My rate predictions so far for the past 3 years. I want to try to keep that record going. So I brought up that and on the 3rd, we had the 30-year fixed no cost and very low cost rate pricing was between like 6.625 and 6.875. Now we spiked up after March 3rd, but I mentioned don't worry, it's going to go back down again. It had to do with all that tariff business going on, of course, so the uncertainty with that. So, and of course now, as predicted here, the rate pricing did go back down to where it was on March 3rd. So what you're going to be looking at is like a 6.625 to a 6.875 being the no cost or very low cost rate pricing. Full disclosure, by the way, so somebody asked me this, full disclosure, this is my interest rate pricing at my business, because yes, I have a mortgage company, but I don't have access to all the other companies' pricing. So I'm giving you like the behind the scenes information that you don't get. I can only get that from my company. I can't get that from the other companies. However, you can still use this pricing as a measuring stick. That's why I'm giving it out, because all of the other places are going to be close, within a couple $1,000 to $3,000. In other words, you're going to have some places that are going to be a few $1,000s high. You might find them a few $1,000s higher than my pricing. You might find a place that it has the similar pricing, and you might find a place that might have lower pricing. So if you know my pricing, in other words, you kind of know all the other pricing out there, the general pricing out there. So that's why I use my pricing, because I'm privy to that and not anyone else's pricing. Plus it gives you a great idea of what the other people are doing, because most of the rates you see posted out there are liars rates. These are the rates that, most people can't get, but they use these bait and switch things to get you interested. So anyway, Here's the summary. If you are sitting at a 7% rate or higher, which thousands of people are sitting, even 6.875, but definitely 7% or higher, this is the time my opinion, if I were sitting in there, I would make my move now. The reason why is because if you have attacked by a little puppy right now, you can see this. Does it get any cuter than that? I have a 20-month-old puppy, a Chihuahua and Beagle.
Oh, that's an interesting mix.
That's what I said. Yes, like I mentioned, this is a great dog area. As you can see, I was just attacked by a 4-month-old puppy. So if you're sitting at a 7% interest rate or higher, you definitely, I would consider doing a 6.625 interest rate at very little or no cost. The reason why is this: I am predicting that come November, December, the 5.875 interest rate is going to be down in that very low, possibly even no cost zone. So you get the bird in the hand now and catch the other one in the bush later. Anyway, so you'll be able to refinance later when the rate pricing goes down. I found that way to be way more effective in the 27 years that I've been doing this. Remember, I am a licensed mortgage loan originator. I am also a licensed mortgage broker. I just also happen to be a licensed real estate broker also. But I think the best way to play that is get what you can right now. You get the low pricing, and when you're doing it at no cost, you can do the loan later at 6 months, 7 months. You don't have to worry about breaking even on the closing cost because you did not pay any cost. So that's the whole idea behind it. The other thing is, while I'm expecting this year to be more of we're going to have more of a mini recession, a light recession, there's a chance, of course, also inflation. And now if we do have the inflation, again, I'm not going to speak as an economist here, but if we did have that, we're not going to see that 5.875 at the no cost or very low cost zone. But again, things are leaning more towards maybe a little mini recession here. So that's why I would recommend you're sitting 7% and above, get on some of that 6.625, 6.875 with the no cost, and then refinance later. So just in case things don't go down, you've got yourself set. And if things do go down, you're still saving money in the interim while you're waiting for the 5.875 to hit that no cost zone in November and December. All right. So I'm going to link the information for this beautiful home. This is a three bedrooms. You'll see it listed as 3 baths. Technically, it's actually 2.5 baths, but it shows absolutely beautiful. Now, it is a condominium, and you can barely tell it's a condominium. Nothing wrong with condominiums, but this is one of the types where it looks more like an attached single family residence. Beautiful 2-car garage. As you can see here, it's got 3 bedrooms upstairs with the 2 full bathrooms upstairs, the half bathrooms downstairs. So if downstairs is the entertainment area, guest area, so your guests, while you're entertaining, they can use the half bathroom instead of invading your private areas upstairs. All right. So again, more information on this one, you can check it out online. I'll put the agent information in there also. Thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out this video, and I will see you on the next one.